We're going to take a look to pointers right here. If you are a student in computer science, or if you're just learning how to program, well, you have faced this scary word of pointers. Holy shit, they're so scary. Well, not really. If you dig a little bit on Google, you will see two kind of people. Number one be like pointers are easy, and the other one be like pointers are hard, right? Well, in fact, I kind of stick between in the two, right? So I'm just 1 plus 2 equals me, right? Somehow. Anyways, what I'm not telling you pointers are easy. I think the concept is quite easy to learn. The application and using the concept to build software is quite harder. So let's basically just explain what are pointers. When you are running a computer program, you have memory, and you have address, and you have value. Let's define memory as being something like a big square, and inside of all of this you have address, and inside of those address you have values, just like if you are going to my house right now, you can have my address, but not necessarily the value inside of what is in my house. That's pretty much how pointer works. Well, you access from the memory of your computer an address, and you can access the value. Let's write a C++ program to show you this. I've just defined the main function. Before going any further, I'm going to say using namespace std, quite all shit, and include the IO stream because I'm too lazy to just not write std and so on. Okay, now we're ready to go. Okay, if you are using the ghetto setup I'm doing right now because I've just moved inside of my new apartment, well, you are compiling and writing codes on your favorite text editor, the only one you will ever love, Vim, but somehow Atom for me. I could just go G++, right? Compile the main.cpp and run this buddy like this, and wow, no error, awesome, I could go and declare a variable. That's what I'm going to do, right? Let's say you want to say hint number 1 is equal to 100, right? I could go cout and say number 1, and let's refer to this guy over there. So you have the memory, right? You have your memory. Inside of your memory, you got some address and you got some value. While when you assigned int number 1, you assigned the value at the address of this variable to be 100. So let's say something like I want to access the value of this guy over there. Well, I'm just going to go cout number. But actually, this guy, 100, if I'm running the program right now, let's say G++ and compile this guy and run it, well, you see 100. Now I want to access the memory of this. How can I do this? Well, using the hyperstem. So what you would say here is you actually want to print the address of what the value of number 1 is residing in your computer memory. Just bear with me and compile and run, and there you go. This is the address slope where the value is residing in, right? Now, wouldn't be awesome to just actually declare a variable where you can hide the kind of abstraction I'm doing right now and declare strictly a pointers to refer to this memory? Well, what you can do is say in pointers number 1 address, and actually by declaring this you are referring that this variable is going to be pointing to an address, so you could go address of number 1, right? What I could do right now is cout number 1 address, and what you will see is if I'm compiling and running this guy over there, I have the address of number 1. If you want to print a value here, you could just go there like this and access the value at the address by making this asterisk mark, right? G++, compile, and run it. And there you go, just to show you I'm right. And you could play around, you could do the value of address is somehow equal to number 1 address, and the value is the value at this address is, And as I said, to access the value address, just do it like this and compile and run, and there you go. Value address, the value of this address is 100. This is how Pointer works. Thanks a lot for watching. Please share, like, and give me money if you're done with my tunes. I'm not